So, Uber and Lyft rides are more expensive than ever because of a driver shortage. Asterisk. And let's talk about that. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the Rideshare Guy. And let's go over an article discussing this driver shortage, why Uber and Lyft prices are so high, and some reaction to it because there's a little bit more than what they're saying. All right, so we're going to be looking at this article right now and kind of doing a little reaction of it, talking about a couple of the different things. It's titled, Uber and Lyft rides are more expensive than ever because of a driver shortage. And this is from CNBC. We're only going to take a couple of things from the article itself. And there's also a 10-minute accompanying video to this. So if you want to check it out, link will be in the description. So if you've opened up your app lately and you tried requesting a ride, well, you would probably see two different things happening at the same time compared to what it was pre-pandemic. That is a more expensive ride for the same areas that you're going to, and also your driver is probably not as close as they used to be. And this is all because of the driver shortage. Now, we have talked about why drivers stopped driving, why they haven't come back, and what Uber and Lyft are trying to do to entice drivers to come back, as well as some of the effects that it has overall. So let's talk about this article right here, and if things are going to get back to normal, and if the prices are going to come back down for riders, as well as wait times. But I'll tell you, prices might not. All right, so going to the article, the cost of a ride from an app like Uber or Lyft has increased 92% between January 2018 and July 2021. Many riders also noticed increased wait times for rides. And this is all basically because of the driver shortage. So in early 2021, Uber and Lyft drivers were about 40% below capacity. Companies took notice and are investing millions worth of bonuses and base rates to try to convince drivers to return. But to turn things around, these ride-sharing companies might need to do more to convince drivers to return. Now, one big thing to note, though, over the next couple of weeks, and will be interesting to see, is how many drivers are going to come back to the platform now that unemployment has ended. We've been saying unemployment has been a big factor for several drivers who have not been driving or who have not come back to the platform. With that ending and that program expiring where they're not able to collect unemployment, they're going to have to figure out something to do in order to create some sort of income. So the question is, are these drivers going to come back to the platform? Are they going to do something else in the gig economy? Or are they done driving altogether? So we will know very soon if this driver shortage is going to come to an end sooner or later over the next couple of weeks because of that whole unemployment ending. And then drivers who have been driving decided to go from rideshare to other aspects like food delivery or package delivery or even shopping and delivery. So there were other avenues that had seen an uptick in orders or in business due to the pandemic. And well, a lot of drivers enjoy doing that because they're putting on a lot less miles or it's just a little easier for them. Now, with all that being said, over time, it will likely get back to normal in terms of the amount of drivers that were driving on the platforms for Uber and Lyft or other rideshare companies, as well as the wait times will likely go back to what you saw pre-pandemic, where drivers were around the corner within a couple of minutes, whatever it might be, instead of 20 minutes or plus away, like a lot of people have been seeing. The other thing with that is, are prices going to come down for riders, or are they going to fall somewhere in the middle of what you saw pre-pandemic and what they're seeing now with that 92% hike? Well, the answer is you're probably not going to see pre-pandemic rates any longer. And this is a lot to do with the company's positions and trying to become profitable, especially being publicly traded companies. So one of the big things is these rideshare companies were subsidizing the prices of rides with promotions, discounts, and even just lowering the cost of rides to bring in new customers. So the capital raised by these companies went into making rides more affordable and making sure drivers were happy with their compensation. Now that they're public, they have to worry more about making profit. But what does this all mean? Well, first off, it means that drivers will likely come back, or at least new drivers will replace the drivers that didn't come back and get to a pre-pandemic level when it comes to supply and demand. Then it also means that wait times will be back to normal, what we're all experiencing with a driver around the corner or within a couple of minutes. And lastly, prices could remain high. If the rides aren't subsidized like they've been, then you probably could expect them to stay higher than what they were pre-pandemic. But in order to speed this process up, what do they got to do?
There's so many help wanted signs, and yet there's this tremendous mismatch between what the help wanted and what people want to do. And to get drivers, they're going to have to pay more.
All right, now let's hear from you. What are your thoughts on this article? What are you seeing in your market? What are you seeing when it comes to the pickups, to the wait time, to the prices, to the payment? What are you seeing? Comment below, let us know. If you think that Uber and Lyft should be doing more to the drivers, like increasing pay, give this video a thumbs up. And also make sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified when new videos are posted. All right, everyone, drive safe.